Hello, people. Time again for some holiday cheer. Now, today we're talking about Christmas gift giving. I like to make my own gifts, and this week we're going to be making two gifts, tassels and a delicious fruit sauce. Now, tassels are the perfect addition to any holiday decor. They can be used on the tree, at table, or on gifts, or even as just accents on furniture. Now, the fruit sauce is apt to make you, well, just a trifle tipsy, so it's best to dispense with care. Hi, people. Christmas gift giving can be so much more fun when you personalize it. Making gifts from the home really makes Christmas wonderful. So I have a few ideas to help you personalize your gift giving and decoration for Christmas. Now, the first thing I'd like to talk to you about today is tassels. They're very easy to make and can be so charming, either as decorations on trees or as decorations on gifts. All you need to do is get a card of some kind, such as this, and wind a yarn, which of your choice, around the card until you have a nice, thick wad of it on the card. Then simply slide your little yarn wad, for want of a better word, off. And our next step is to create a tail for the tassel. Take some of the yarn, or you can use a contrast if you like, and reel a little bit off. Then fold it in half, and in half again. Your next step is to twist one end of the yarn until you have a nice tight twist on it. Then grasp the center firmly between your teeth and hold it in half and allow it to twist. Make a loop out of it and then loop it through, making sure the knot is underneath. Split the bottom. I like to use a contrast for wrapping around the top of the tassel to hold it in place. It's a nice decorative detail. For this one I'm going to use green. So you need to reel off a little bit of the color here and then wrap the top. Continue to wrap until you have, oh, I'd say a ½ inch, such as that. All right, now cut that off. Then you will use a latch hook tool, and then you simply push the tool through from the bottom, catch your yarn, bring it under, and pull it around until it doesn't show. Now, the only thing that's left to do is give it a little haircut. And there you have your tassel. Isn't that charming? And so pretty. Here's another very, very simple and yet delicious gift to make and give at Christmas time. This is called apricot cherry cordial fruit sauce, and it's really quite delicious and so simple to make. Now, you're going to start by cutting up 1 cup of dried apricots. Simply cut them in quarters. Our next step, get out your blender and place the apricots in the blender along with 1/2 cup of sugar and the juice and cherries from a jar of maraschino cherries. I love the smell of maraschino cherries. All right, now we're going to blend this up. Very nice. All right, now Add 1 1/2 cup vodka. Very good. All right, now. Delicious. Our next step is to place everything into a nice, tightly sealed jar. Close it up and let it marinate for approximately 2 weeks until all the sugar is dissolved. I'd like to give you a word or two about presentation. Isn't that charming? It's a Santa hat. This is very simple to do. All you need to do is find a nice, narrow, pointy bottle, and then just get a white pom-pom and glue it on the top of the cork. Yes, we can use that marvelous product of the 20th century, hot glue, and it works so beautifully. Now, this, I must say, is one of my favorite gifts for the season. Gifts from your own hands make Christmas so much more personal, and they're such a joy to put together. Come by BriniMaxwell.com for the instructions on the projects you saw today and ideas for a few more. Now, don't forget to listen to my NPR podcast this week, and tune in again next week for another holiday hootenanny. Bye now.
The spirit is moving, traveling along.